Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a great July. When it comes to this time of year, I always feel like I've got something trying to run me down from behind because it always feels like August goes so fast. And so it's going to be going pretty fast. Next week, I'm leaving on a trip. One of the features of my trip is I'm going to be stopping at the Norwex conference up in Toronto. But the reason that I'm going live today is that there's a flash sale going on now that I wanted you to know about because it has a couple of really cool things on it. One of the things that's on this flash sale that I use all the time is this bag right here. Okay. And what it is a bag that you can put all of your essentials in, whether it's makeup, whether it's skincare products, prescriptions, all of the little things that you need. And so I never go anywhere without this. You can ask anybody that travels with me, and they'll tell you it's always with me. It's really cool because on this side, it has a zippered see through compartment. And so I have it filled with just some travel sizes, some full sizes of a lot of things. You can fit a ton of stuff in this section, and it's just really economical space wise. And then the other side of this has elastic pockets that you can use to put all of your items in. So as an example, I have a serum here that fits right into the pocket. And if it's little trial sizes, you can put more than one of them in a pocket and they all fit. And then all you do, zip it up, stick it in your bag, and everything is in this one place. And so I absolutely love this bag. I think it's the best thing ever. So another thing that I find that I use a lot when I'm on a trip, and this actually is not just for trips, this is for everyday life. So these little small size, travel size EnviroCloths, I think are wonderful. They're small like this. And if you're anything like me, you end up creating little messes here and there throughout your day. And so the pack comes with blue and gray ones. There's 5 of them in there. It's so great. You can also get this by itself, or you can get this in a pouch. Norwex has several of these little pouches. The one that's on the flash sale right now is this one. They're great because this is lined so that you can put something that's damp in there and it doesn't make everything wet. Also, it has a front pocket on it like this so that you could put a dry travel cloth on one side and a wet one on the other, and you've got something for both, wet, dry. I think using these slightly damp, honestly, is the thing to do, because if they're slightly damp, like what I do to make them what I call slightly damp is I get it really wet, to be honest, and I wring the daylights out of it so that it's not dripping, and then I take it with me. You can keep it in there and it's not going to get stinky, smelly, whatever. I've actually forgotten that they were there and left them for a while, and even when I pull them out, they're still not smelly, but they're wonderful to have because, like I said, we all make these little messes throughout the day. And I think that there's something that are it's just really valuable. For one thing, paper towels. We go through so many of them. And I'm not going to say that I absolutely never use one. That's not true. I wouldn't want to lie to you. But I do have Norwex friends that absolutely don't use any of them. They've devised ways around using all of them. And kudos to them. I use occasionally one here or there, but I way cut down probably 90% on what I've used in the past. And it's better for the environment, and honest, it costs less money. And so it's so much easier to have either countercloths, which are shaped the size of one of the little small paper towels that you can use in the kitchen, for one of these or the full-size EnviroCloths. If you walk in my house, you'll find I have EnviroCloths hanging in my bathroom where they're easy to grab. I have them in my kitchen where they're easy to grab. It's so easy to get it. What I do is I get it really wet, wring the daylights out of it, and then we'll fold it up and just stick it in the bag and take it with me. And I keep a wet one and a dry one with me. And I just toss them in whatever bag I have. It's wonderful. They also are offering this in conjunction with some of the small sizes of our skincare. And these are really handy. They're really convenient. I only use them, the small sizes, when I travel. I use all the Norwick skincare because it's not going to hurt my skin. And the older you get, I've discovered the more fragile your skin is. I never did anything with my skin. Some of you might say, well, okay, I can tell because, your skin's not perfect. And it isn't. It's not at all. But it doesn't hurt my skin. And it feels so good. It just feels so good on my skin. And just knowing that it's not toxic, it's not harsh chemicals on my skin, it's not going to hurt the environment. It takes care of everything. I just think it's wonderful. And so I use Norwick's products throughout my house, throughout my day, every day, all day, just because it makes cleaning a lot easier. It's safer. It's just better, okay? It makes my skincare routine easy. It just makes traveling easier. It's just they're just great products to have around. It's the only reason that I mention them. And you guys know that I don't try to blow up your feed with a ton of videos, a ton of things every day. But I do try to highlight when I think there's something that I really want you to see. And so if you want to message me, ask me about anything, I have samples. I have all kinds of things, especially skincare. I have sample sizes of all of those things that I'd love, to give you to try. And obviously, there's no obligation. I don't mind at all if you try it and go, no, not for me. That's fine. I also want to, before I close, just mention that when you see the prices, I'm going to post the flash sale prices. When you see those prices, just imagine, what if they were 35% less? Because that's the discount I get. And that's the discount you can get too. It's actually why I became a consultant to start with. Now I am, simply because I wanted to be available to my friends. But when I first started, I wasn't even going to mention to anybody that I was a consultant because I only cared about the 35% off because I wanted a lot of different things. So if you're interested in that, let me know. It doesn't cost much at all to get started. Until the end of the month, there's actually a $30 kit that you can get that includes a lot of the samples and things. And there's if you get that, there's absolutely no obligation. Even if you go for the entire starter kit, you get a lot of products that you don't pay anything except the $10 shipping on at the beginning. And if you sell products to people, then you can actually earn your kit for free. Even if you don't sell anything, you can pay at the end of the 90 days, 60 days, 90 days. Should get my facts straight. Anyway, at the end of that time, it's only $200 to actually purchase the kit. And you get a lot, you get credit for all of that. You actually earn Norwick's money to use on top of that, points, I guess. And so the $200 doesn't even cost you $200. It's really amazing what you get for it. It's well over, I think if I remember right, it's close to $400 worth of products. So it's absolutely worth doing. If you're interested in doing it, just let me know. I think it's a great opportunity. And if you do want to develop it and earn some money on the side, better yet. So you guys have a great rest of July as you're working towards the end of summer and school starting up again as I am, um, what an opportunity we have just through this next year to serve the Lord. Um, always, it it's always such a blessing to know that ultimately my life is not in my hands, but it's in God's hands. And so I'm also interested in talking to anybody about that. If there's something that you have questions on about the Christian faith, um, I'm always open to talk to you about how you can know for sure that you are going to heaven to be with your Savior one day. Nothing replaces that. In the meantime, have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon.